Hey everybody! I don't know how to do intros. Oh, it's cold. Hello everybody! Welcome to my first ever makeup tutorial video thing on the YouTubes. I don't really know how to behave. You know, you click on a makeup tutorial video and everyone's like, "Hi guys!" and they're so confident and they just know what to say. There's no ums, and which is what I feel like doing at the moment. So this is my Yennefer makeup. If you want to know how I create my Yennefer look, then please keep on watching. Also, disclaimer, I have a really bad cold at the moment and I'm so yeah, that self-explanatory. So sorry for the husky voice. It's kind of Yennefer, really sort of seductive, and no, let's just crack on with the video. So I've already primed my face using the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. Next I'm going to apply foundation. Now, the reference photo of Yennefer I'm using, she has quite a dewy complexion. So first I'm going to use my Décolleté, I think that's how you pronounce it. It's the Radiant Glow Lifting Liquid Foundation in Cool Ivory. I like this because it's really light and it's really runny as well. But what this is going to do is it's just going to give me that sort of a nice light coating of foundation, but not sort of look too matte and full coverage, because I think that's just too much for the look that Yennefer has. Next step for me is contour. I'm going to use the NYX Highlight and Contour Cream Pro palette. I use cream contours mainly for cosplay because I feel like I can get more of a chiseled look, and I can really change my facial features up to the point anyway. So looking at Yang's face, she's got really soft features. She's got a really soft round nose, soft round chin, soft lips, you know, soft eyebrows. Everything about her is soft. And then she's got this piercing gaze, and sort of smoky but really, really smoked out and blended eyes, so it's not too harsh and dramatic. So I'm just going to take the darkest shade and start with my cheekbones, and she has quite sort of hollowed out cheekbones, and she's described as being gaunt as well. I think they described her as being quite gaunt, and having sort of, you know, soft but harsh features to help reflect her personality. So, you know, she's described as wearing black and white, beauty and menace and stuff, and with her it's always a major contrast. They described her in this way to represent her personality. I'm just gonna carve out my jaw. So even though her jawline is still round, she is still gaunt, and I've just got double chin. Now I'm going to apply a lighter contour just to kind of even out around it, because it looks really harsh at the moment. So I'm just going to go in with the lighter pinky shade, which is that one. So I'm just going to highlight the top of my cheekbone just to bring that out. Tiny little bit around my eyes just to brighten that place up a teeny bit. Next, I think I'm going to do the brows. Now, I have very thick, and I would say they're quite arched eyebrows. Not terribly arched, but they're just they're like caterpillars on my face. And don't get me wrong, I love my eyebrows. I think my eyebrows are pretty legendary. But hers are very soft, and they're just a bit thinner than mine, so I need to sort that out. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do my eyebrows off camera for a bit, and I'll link below the methods that I used to create this, because the girl in this video she explains it far better than I do. So I'm going to link it below, and then when we be back I'll have eyebrows, or the correct eyebrows anyway. Yeah, I just forgot I had to do nose contour. I completely forgot about it, so let me just do that now. I'm going to go in with my Revolution Ultra Contour palette, and this is a powder contour. And the reason why I use a powder contour around my nose, I'm just dipping into a lighter shade, is because I just don't want my nose to look too harsh. And if you look at Yennefer, she's got quite like a bit of darkness here, so that's just where I'm going to take the contour up to. Okay, so now moving on to the eyes. The palette I use, well, one of the palettes I use, is the Anastasia Norvina palette, and this is honestly like one of my favourite palettes. If you open it up, there's just all these like cool colours. Oh, hey Pokemons! And I think if Yennefer used an eyeshadow palette, it'll be this one. The Morphe Jeffree Star JS12, and I'm going to go into this shade Passion, which is like a kind of mulberry, very rich chocolatey brown colour. And I'm going to just go into the crease with this shade. I'm going to bring it all the way over into the inner part of my V, as people say. Next I'm going to go in with this like dusty pink shade called Love. Love. Rubbiting. And I'm just not going to use a lot of product, just a very light amount, just to really diffuse that out and soften it. This is that JS5 again. I like this for really diffusing out colours. I just use it really lightly. It really diffuses it all out nicely. The next shade I want, and I really wish the Norvina palette had it, is like a kind of plum colour. Because where I think these colours are nice as a base, it just needs an extra something, you know. So I'm going to go in with my Revolution Flawless 4 palette. I use a lot of Revolution. And I'm going to go in with this like plum colour here. Again with the same brush. And again just lightly dipping it. Just going to go in here. Just build up that colour. What are you doing? What are you doing? It's Ruby. It's Ruby. Oh, little Ruby. So cute. Ah, yawning. Oh, okay. So I used to top my eyelid with a black, but because you obviously have to diffuse it, I felt like it was just really making everything too dark and heavy. And then I used to top it with a grey metallic. Now I just use the grey metallic, and it looks so much more softer and nicer. So I'm going to use my NYX Steam palette, and this is like one of my favourites as well because like look at all those cool colours. Oh, there's the reference I'm using. So yeah, I'm just going to go in with this shade here, which is like a steel metallic. It's gorgeous. It's going to go in with a flathead brush. This is a JS10. Back in with that fluffy blending brush, the JS5. Could go back in with that plum colour. And again, really lightly, just going to puff out the crease. Okay, so next I'm gonna just cut this line here, just as a bit of foundation. And I'm just gonna use this end of a beauty blender. Next I'm gonna do a winged eyeliner. I'm inclined to take this quite far in because like the waterline, her waterline is quite small. I'm going to bring in that smaller domed brush from earlier, wherever this was, a JS10 was it? JS12, sorry. And I'm going to go back in with that grey and just for the outer waterline. Now I don't use eyelashes for this look purely because I think it would end up looking too glam, and I think it would just take it too far to that kind of smoky look, if that makes sense, because with her you have to kind of get that balance between sort of like a softer look and a dramatic glam look, if that makes any sense. But I just think eyelashes are a bit too much for it, so I'm using my Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara. I love this mascara so much. I think with this lash line, because I feel like it's a bit sort of too I'm gonna go in actually, and I hope I don't mess this up. I'm gonna go in with a black back into the Revolution palette. Oh look, it's Wonder Woman. There's Wonder Woman. Hi girl, how you doing? Sorry. Tiny bit of black on there. I'm just going to diffuse that top line just a bit. Okay, now I think it's time for some blush and some highlight. Not going to do a lot in terms of highlight, but I do want to just very lightly just add a small bit of pink highlight to my inner corner. I'm going with my Revolution blush palette. Blush palette. I can't get anything right today. Ah, this cold is like getting to my head. So I'm just going to go for the highlight shade. I'm just going to really lightly brighten up the inner corner, just like so it's like barely noticeable. Blush, because she's got quite a warm, ready complexion. I'm gonna go in with this one, the darker one, but really lightly, like just boop, and then just like really lightly and lots of circular motions, diffuse it that right up. Damn it! So she's got, I believe she's got a mole, 2 moles on her right cheek, 2 on her left side of her forehead, and 1 just to the left of her mouth. So I've just got a black, brown, oh this is an eye pencil. And I'm just gonna like dot and then kind of turn as I do it. And then I'm just gonna go in with some liquid brown eyeliner. And I'm just gonna top those moles that I've done just to help make them look a bit more 3D. So at this point is when I do my setting spray. I use e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set. So for lips I'm going to use this kind of like plum lip tint. It's sort of like a tint. It says lip gloss, but it's like a coloured, like really pigmented tint. But if I use quite a light amount of it, I can get it into the colour I want. So I'm just going to outline my lips. I normally have got like quite a cut Cupid's bow, but she's got like a nice little Cupid's bow V, and then her lips are quite rounded after that, so that's what I'm gonna try and achieve here. So now all I'm going to do is top these lips with some gloss. I just used the e.l.f. lip lacquer. As you can see, I've used it for the same thing a few times. I'm just going to go and do my hair, finish up the look, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so my extensions are in, hair is did and curled, and yeah, this is my final look. I really enjoy doing this. I love doing makeup, and especially for cosplay as well. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you took something away from this. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.